Yeah, hello everyone. Welcome to today's video. This is Shanmugaraj. We are continuing our journey on Agile series, in particular SAFE, which is a scaled agile framework. Recently, we're talking about what are the steps involved in SAFE implementation roadmap. Today, we're going to talk about how to coach what execution. Let's look at a glimpse of what are the previous steps in the SAFE implementation. We remember that we started with the reaching the tipping point, then building a powerful coalition like training, lean, agile change agents, training executive leadership managers and leaders, create a charter, a LAS, which is lean agile center of excellence, identify the value streams and agile release trains, create the implementation plan, prepare for art launch, train teams, and launch the art. Right? So next step is coaching the art execution. There are three important activities involved in art execution. The first one is team coaching, right? This is where teams start executing, putting together as part of the iterations and iteration executions, right? Iteration planning and execution, right? So team coaching will likely to focus on mastering the team level roles and events like iteration planning, right? Similar to PI planning, you can do iteration planning, right? Each PI might have 4 or 5 sprints, right? 5 iterations. So you can plan for each iteration. Backlog refinement is very, very important. Refine and adjust the scope, definition of user stories, right? Very important. Daily stand-up helps your team stay aligned on the progress towards the iteration goals. Iteration reviews and system demos to get the feedback from the stakeholders and assess the progress towards PA objectives. An iteration retrospective to review the team practices and identify the ways to improve. And apart from that, if you have multiple teams, you need to have Scrum of Scrums, PO Sync, and Art Sync to maintain alignment and resolve issues with other teams on the art. So very, very important to have PO Sync and Art Sync along with the Scrum of Scrums, right? Apart from that, is more of these flavors are comes into Scrum flavor. Apart from that, we need to have XP flavor as well. It's very, very important in order to establish a smooth and consistent flow of value. Agile teams working on software solutions must become proficient in modern software techniques and disciplines such as test-driven development and behavioral-driven development, continuous integration and deployment using the methodologies like DevOps and test automation and pair programming, right? So these practices were established in XT programming movement. So remind the foundation for the software craftsmanship, right? It's not only team coaching will focus on mastering the team level rules and events or team level events like sprint planning, product grooming, daily stand-ups. It's about increasing the visibility on TTD like test-driven development, behavior-driven development, and continuous integration and deployment, test automation. It's very, very important. You need to bring XP at the engineering layer, and you can wrap it up with this organization layer, right? The second step in coaching art is art coaching, right? So we talked about team coaching. Next is coaching the art itself, right? It's about PA planning, system demos, inspect and adopt workshops, Scrum of Scrums, PO Sync and Art Sync, right? So art coaching nothing but coaching of teams actually, right? It involves helping in running a PA planning workshop, system demos, right? It's not only about team demo, it is about system demo, and then inspect and adopt workshop at art level, right? It's not only team level, and then Scrum of Scrum, PO Syncs and all part of art coaching. Apart from this, SPCs and coaches must also look at both managing and continuously improving the speed and quality of one's capability. That's described in 3 steps. continuous exploration, continuous integration, and continuous deployment. Continuous exploration means sense and respond to the market and business needs to build and maintain the program vision, roadmap, backlog, and architectural runway. Right? So you need to adjust your program vision, roadmap, backlogs, and architectural runway. As and when there is a change, as business needs are changing, market needs are changing, you need to explore it. Continuously integrate, right? So build, validate, and learn from the working system increments. So the way you execute your iterations, way you execute your PIs and everything, it's about building the software and validating it. How that working software is coming along, sprint on sprint, and continuously deploy that. Deliver validated features in the production when they're ready for release. So this articulation of continuous exploration, integration, and deployment is very, very important as part of art coaching, because art execution, need to respond to the business need to, quickly able to respond and integrate and, get into production is very, very important. The tools, various tools you can use is that, and the program Kanban is the primary tool for visualizing and managing the continuous delivery pipeline. Right, Kanban boards, you can use team Kanban for Kanban boards at iteration level, program Kanban for at PA level, right? Apart from that, you can use DevOps, value stream mapping, and problem solving workshops, right? So very, very important for primary tools for coaches for enhancing these capabilities. It's very, very important. The final activity in coaching art is inspection adopt. There is no coaching opportunity more than first inspect adopt workshop, right? So that's where everyone will learn how the PA went, how the release went, how the teams performed against their PA objectives or release objectives, how well the organization is adopting agile and other solutions they developed really worked at that point of time, right? In addition, coaches can lead the first real corrective action problem solving workshop. You can use multiple tools like paradigm analysis. You can use 5 analysis. You can use Ishikawa diagram. So these kind of tools will help you in identifying the real corrective actions and problem solving workshops. Okay, so these very, very important aspects in coaching art execution, right? So these are to summarize that, we have come to a conclusion of today's video. To summarize, coaching art execution it's about, you start with the team level coaching, helping them teams roles and events, different types of sprint reviews, retrospectives. In addition to that, employing XP practices like TTD, BDD, right? Something like continuous integration and deployment, right? So you have to lay down your engineering practices using XP, and then you have to use Scrum events and roles with wrap it up with our team level events, team level executions. And then the second step is art coaching, where you can manage, you can coach the team of things like PA planning, system demos, inspection adopt, and art sync, PO sync, and scrum of scrums. All those things are happening at art level events. Apart from that, you need to use continuous exploration, continuous integration, and continuous deployment, so that our teams should be able to respond to the business needs that is coming via our product vision and roadmap and the product backlog and architectural roadmap, right? Continuously build and create a working software, deploy in production, right? So final step is inspection adoption, where you try to understand, coach people to lead the first real corrective action and problem solving workshop using tools like paradigm analysis, Ishikawa diagram, or fishbone analysis, and 5-way analysis. You can do that. You can create a lot of opportunities, understand, get to the bottom, how the things went, what are the improvements we are looking at, and getting into the journey of relentless improvement, right? So with that, we'll come to the conclusion of today's video. Hope you got an excellent view on how a coach can coach an art execution, right? We will see next steps of safe implementation roadmap in upcoming videos. I'm looking for your views on my improvement areas in terms of my content, as well as my delivery. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.